everyone. Today we are going to get started on our energy project. Um, for science, these next couple weeks we are going to be working on researching alternative energy. So, our goal is that I can explain how energy and fuels come from natural resources and describe how their uses affect the environment. So, we have a problem. The city of Shepherdsville needs our help. So, the city of Shepherdsville is looking into using an alternative energy source to power the town. They know that using fossil fuel based energy can be harmful to the environment. The city council needs help deciding which type of renewable energy would be best for the city. The council will need research on how reliable is the energy source. So, can it happen in Shepherdsville? And, can it happen for a long period of time? How much money will it cost? Does Shepherdsville have the resources to use this type of energy? So, over the last few weeks, we have been discussing natural resources, renewable energy, and non renewable energy. This week, we are going to do some research for the city. At the end of the project, you'll be able to determine what type of energy Shepherdsville should use and why this will be helpful to our city. So, at the end of the project, we will have researched several different types of alternative energy and how they can be useful in Shepherdsville. And at the end of the project, it will be your job to create a report for the Shepherdsville City Council so they can present it in their next meeting. The winning projects will be turned into a commercial for the morning announcements at school. So, guys, we're going to be working on this for several weeks. Each day, we're going to be researching a different type of energy and learning how is that energy helpful to Shepherdsville? How can we use that in Shepherdsville? And is it possible to use it in Shepherdsville? So we're going to be looking at maps. We're going to be looking at data. We're going to be doing all kinds of research and answering questions as we go. And then by the end, we will kind of put all of our answers together and look at all of the research that we've done to that point and write a report on what we think that they should use. Should they do wind energy? Should they use hydropower energy? Solar power? What's the best type of energy that should Shepherdsville use? So, where are we going to start today? Today, we begin to learn the general overview of renewable and non renewable energy. So, what makes something renewable? How can we use it to use Earth's resources to create energy? What are the different types of renewable energy? Um, we're going to read this website and kind of go over the general outlook of um, what we need to see. So let's look at this website first. So, what is renewable energy? Renewable energy is made from resources that nature will replace, like wind, water, and sunshine. Renewable energy is also called clean energy or green power because it doesn't pollute the air or water. So, why don't we use renewable energy all the time? Unlike natural gas and coal, we can't store up wind and sunshine to use when we need to make more electricity. If wind doesn't blow or the sun hides behind clouds, there sometimes isn't enough power for everyone. Another reason we use fossil fuels like coal and natural gas is because they're cheaper. It costs more money to make electricity from wind or sun. So, here are the different types of renewable energy. We will be using this website to research this later, but this is just an overview of what this is. Now, you all are going to be watching this video and completing some work. So let's first watch this video together, and then you all are going to be doing some work. So here's your assignment page. You're going to be watching a video and reading an article on Newsella and answering questions. So if you need help with that, you can do that later. But let's watch this video first to learn a little bit more about renewable energy.
Around the world, renewable energy use is on the rise, and these alternative energy sources could hold the key to combating climate change. What is renewable energy? Renewable energy is generated from sources that naturally replenish themselves and never run out. The most common sources are solar, wind, hydro, geothermal, and biomass. Over 80% of the total energy consumed by humans is derived from fossil fuels. However, renewables are the fastest growing source of energy in the world. Renewable energy has many benefits. First, it can combat climate change because it creates no direct greenhouse gas emissions. The only emissions that they produce are indirect, meaning those that result from manufacturing parts, installation, operation, and maintenance. But even those are minimal. Second, renewable energy can decrease pollution and therefore reduce threats to our health. Wind, solar, and hydroelectric systems create no air pollution emissions, and geothermal and biomass energy systems emissions are much lower than non-renewable energy sources. Third, renewable energy is a reliable source of power. Because renewable energy sources are, well, renewable, they will never run out. Once built, renewable facilities cost very little to operate, and the fuel is often free. As a result, renewable energy prices tend to be stable over time. While renewable energy has many advantages, it is not without downsides. It is difficult for renewable energy sources to generate power on the same large scale as fossil fuels. Building wind farms and dams can disrupt wildlife and migration patterns and lead to ecological destruction. Both solar and wind energy are intermittent. They only generate power while the sun is shining or while the wind is blowing. Batteries can store excess energy for later use. However, they are often costly. While renewable energy presents some challenges, it also offers an environmentally friendly alternative to the greenhouse gas emissions and pollution of fossil fuels. And as advances in technology make renewable energy more accessible, affordable, and efficient, an end to climate change could be within our reach.
Okay, guys. So today, again, you all are you can, if you want to go back and watch that video again later, I'll post the slides. But here is your student assignment page. You are clicking here and gonna complete this assignment in steps. So the step 1 is watch this video on renewable energy. Step 2, answer these questions. Step 3, read this News ELA article and take the quiz. If you all need help or have questions with this, please message your teacher. But this is your work for today, things that you need to work on.